Everybody, it's George with GLG Homes. So I'm going to do this as quick as I can, but it's going to take a little bit to explain it. So I'm posting this video to explain the graphics that I've put on the site here. There are three different graphics. One is about median price value, the other is about days on market, median, and the last is about the current inventory. Okay, so when you look at where we are in Connecticut, this is again just for Connecticut. So a month ago, I posted a graphic on our Facebook page regarding price, days on market, and inventory. And I was interested in it mainly on the inventory side as well as price because we had just entered into that lockdown period for COVID. So I did this report in early April. And I was curious to see, well, what's going to happen with the April data, with us being in this lockdown and basically nobody showing up for, events, for other things, but the real estate market, a lot of sellers have been pulling back because they're afraid to put their house on the market. Well, not surprisingly, but somewhat of a surprise, a couple of things. First, we are in an inventory challenge, to say the least. So inventory has been steadily declining in the state of Connecticut since last summer. All right. The market uses like 6 months. So if you have 6 months supply, that's a good indicator of a healthy housing market. When you're below that, it tips towards the seller side, but it also can put risk to the number of available buyers out there because buyers start to walk away. If there's not enough housing in a market, they go look elsewhere. So Connecticut's housing market, in terms of the inventory that we have, as of April, the end of closing data at the end of April, 3.8 months. Okay, that is huge. Not huge in a good way, huge in a bad way. So we're below 4 months and we're tipping towards 3 months. Now, with May, it's probably going to be flat or lower again when we look at the May reported data. And that's because there's just sellers are reluctant to put their house on the market. But if you're a seller thinking about it, if you've been considering selling, here are two things you want to look at. Okay. Number one, median price value. So in the month of February, the median price value was $233,000. Again, median for state of Connecticut. So that takes into account all high-end and foreclosure properties as well. In March, the median price value went up to $250,000. At the end of April, median price value went up to $265,000. That's an enormous jump. There's an article out there about the national average and how much it grew over quarter. Okay, so prices across the country and here in Connecticut went up. Days on market went down severely. So our days on market average right now in Connecticut, it's what it would be normally at the peak period during the summer month when everything is selling. Okay, so we're at 44 days on market right now as of the closing date of April. That's unbelievable. So you have a highly qualified set of buyers that are out there that are capable. Okay, they've got good credit scores, liquidity, they've got strong lending criteria, that lenders are ready to go. That's good. Interest rates are continuing to go down. Okay, they're still very low because Fed is trying to boost people into purchasing, but the inventory is not there. So if you're thinking about selling your house and it's just been well maintained, or you've even done good updates to it in the last 10 years, and you've thought about selling it, this is actually a very good market to be putting your house on the market. This is a good time. I was talking with my broker the other day, and there's just not enough being put on the market right now. There are just not enough new listings being acquired. I was looking at our listing data, and the number of new listings per office on average is not going up. It should be for this time of year. It's either peaking, it's either flattening out, or it's gone down. And for me personally, I've had 6 or 7 listings that all fell through, simply because of the fact that sellers turned around and said, I just don't want anybody walking in my house right now. Even with our ability to do virtual tours, etc., they don't want to deal with it. Okay, and I understand that, and I absolutely respect that. But if you are a seller, this is a good market to put your house on the market, especially if you've been maintaining it or have done updates. But what if you haven't? Okay, so let's say that you haven't done that maintenance, or maybe it needs those repairs. So that would be more of an as-is sale. There are buyers for those as well. So it's not that your house can't sell in this market. And again, when I look at this data and I look at what the median price and days on market and inventory and all that, these are just top level stats. Okay, this isn't the nitty gritty detail of it. It's unbelievable. So we're going to do this again in June. We'll see what the May data is like. I have a feeling we're going to see something very similar as a trend. It'll be stunning if the median price value goes up again, but that I don't think it will. I think we'll see that maybe peak or actually come down a little bit. Days on market probably won't change much, but inventory will be the key indicator. So stay tuned, take a look at the graphics. I'll post them up along with the video. And if you have any questions, give me a call. If you're curious about what the value is of your house and you need to talk to a realtor, call me. I can recommend one. Of course, I can help you out if you want me to do it. But we're always here to help out. So if you have questions, reach out. We'll talk to you soon. Okay? Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great week.